higher purpose. Today I'm going to give a real quick Exultia guide. I was going to start from the very beginning and do it with the actual, sentinel crystals and stuff I would have, but instead I'll just try my best to simulate that for time-saving purposes. While this is loading up, I'll pull up YouTube and see if this microphone is working at all. That's testing. That's testing. Alright, I think we're going pretty good. I'll go ahead and start you off with some of the most basic things that I'd use going into this mission. Now, first off, there's no real point to doing a Hell on Earth guide other than, a little bit, but the thing about Hell on Earth is it's mostly just dodging and shooting with the sticky bombs. There's a couple of things I can tell you about gas tanks and where to hide from the cacodemons and skipping certain arachnotrons, but if you want me to do that, I'll do it, but I think you can get past there anyway. But real quick, so by the time you get to this level, sticky bombs, I said sticky bombs, precision bolt, micro missiles. A lot of people have sticky bombs full auto in one of these, but the thing is, if you get to the end of Hell on Earth, you can use fast travel to go back and get the second mod bot. You could have picked it. Naturally, most people want to pick it up when they see it, but if you can skip that and get the third one as your first for the rifle, then the second one you can go back and get the third, that one for the rifle, if you see what I'm trying to say. Alright. Last but not least for now, we're going to tell you to... Oh, where's the crystals? That's what I'm looking for. So the first thing you want to go for is Quick Draw Belch. I always get the armor first because armor's a little more reliable. You can control it a little more, considering Flame Belch and such. But you want to at least get one of those two, because getting Quick Draw Flame Belch is probably the best thing you can get early on in the game, because you're going to need as much of that armor as you can get. So like I said, I suggest getting the armor one. It's in the top left, and work from there. The first ruin, well, we'll talk about that when we get to the ruins. Okay. I'm not going to use any bombs or anything that I'm not supposed to have at this point. Naturally, you can do that, but you can't, I don't know if you know this, but you can jump straight from there to there. Not that it matters. Always run straight over here, past these idiots. You have no reason to fight them. It's just a waste of bullets. This guy drops right in front of that. Boom. Then you go over here, and these guys basically come in a line. Straight line. Then you're here. Boom. But you want to get these two guys. But if you get him in the first couple of shots, that's fine. If you don't, then get him in a second. Then switch to micro missiles. Must have missed somebody, but that's okay. It's actually good if you can leave a zombie alive, because it gives you time to think, gives you time to get over here, get that extra armor, flame belch. But remember, you're not going to have much ammo, so keep as many bullets as you can. Have a grenade ready. Grenade, da-da-da-da-da. If he's not dead, jump up here. He's going to have to go all the way back. Jump up there. He's going to have to go all the way back. Jump back. He's going to have to go all the way back. So I'm saying you could do this all day. And I'm not even using dash. This is just normal jumping. He did manage to get that one hit on me, but if you're half smart, you can play this with him all day. Come on, Fido. Just take your time. Drop some sticky bombs in front of him. So you don't have to worry about shooting him directly. Just drop sticky bombs right in front of him. If he's there, lead him, you know, as you're backtracking. Anyway, pick these things up. You definitely need them if you've done things right. You stand on the edge of this thing, so you don't have to worry about these guys. From that edge, grenade. If that doesn't work, sticky bomb. Sometimes it gets stuck in the cracks. From here, you can. I usually focus on the rifle. Well, here I sticky bomb. But for the most part, I focus on the rifle here because there's two pickups. Now, don't actually pick them up. Flame belch, kill, go back. Watch for the lightning. Now you're at full ammo again. And at this point in the game, that'll be important because your ammo is going to be very low. First rune. For me, this could be different for you, but for me, air control is extremely important. And it'll be crucial in one of the biggest fights. If you don't want air control, I would strongly recommend Dazed and Confused. Now, I don't even use it at all at this point, but if you get stuck on glory kills, if people pop out too fast for you, which is something that happened to me a lot in the early part of the game, or at least when I was learning to get better at the game, that was very important. If not, air control. Equipment Fiend is probably the second or third, but actually, you know, Equipment Fiend officially for me is third, so I'll tell you just the way I do this. Second, Blood Fueled. Okay, you're going to get that in Cultist base. But, again, your style, you know it makes you more comfortable. I start with air control. From here, soldier down here, go right to him. If you're not an idiot like me, you can kill him in the air. Then soldier there. Soldier there. It's important to do it that way because as soon as you hit the ground, there's going to be a Hell Knight right there. Drop down. Aim right to him. Grenade. That didn't get him. Sticky bomb. Now, if I were doing this with the proper equipment, that would have been more intense. But you get the idea. See, if I didn't have as many micro missiles as I just did, or if they loaded slower, I would have had to go, oh no, no, oh no, oh no. But you get the idea. Also, around this point, I should have 3 canisters. I would use one on one of these guys because my ammo would be very low, and then I would go pick one up in the next fight. But because I'm, got all my crystals, I got way too much ammo right now. Snipe these guys. Oh, don't get hit. It's more important not to get hit than to actually hit them, so make sure to back and forth. Bait the Cacodemon inside here. Now, if you're really... Where the fuck? Okay. if you're really confident, then you can go across and get that Cacodemon. And a lot of times I would have actually sniped them successfully, but God, it's been a long time since I've done this. But just, let me tell you, just play it safe, okay? This is Ultra Nightmare we're talking about. Any other time, you do whatever you want. Ultra Nightmare, play it real safe. So you want to just stay around here, wait for him to come to you. Those gargoyles aren't really going anywhere. Now, with the Precision Bolt, if you have it, what I do here is kill all the fodder in the room without getting inside the room. This is important because it makes the fight a ton easier. Careful, because sometimes when you're trying to aim, you'll accidentally work your way toward the room. If you get inside the room, the doors will close on you. Okay, so looks like everybody's dead. See, you kill them all inside the room. Most of the time they don't even fight back because they're too busy. Sticky bombs. Now remember, I would have at least 2 gas tanks by this point, which is, as I explained in the post earlier, you're going to want to get that right there as your 3rd gas tank to kill the Arachnotron. Now I'm not going to be able to do that this time, but I'll use the Crucible to give you the idea. So you're going sticky bomb, this guy over here, then immediately over here, then you pick up this gas tank, and that's it. And oh yeah, there's 2 more imps that come from the door. They come from that door, by the way, and they don't come until the Arachnotron spawns. So yeah, just pretend that Crucible is my 3rd chainsaw, and that's exactly how that fight should go. If you have air control, this is not necessary, but you can jump up here like that. Alright, so now I would have dash, but it would be a slow dash. I will try to keep that in mind and use it properly. Alright, now going into this fight, we're going to have a Hell Knight that jumps on that thing, then an Arachnotron, no, excuse me, a Hell Knight that jumps on that thing, then an no, why the fuck do I keep saying that? A Cacodemon, Hell Knight, Cacodemon, Hell Knight. Okay, one thing you have to understand: if you don't kill the Hell Knight quick enough, the Cacodemon will go ahead and spawn, and that's worst case scenario. So get your ammo here, because you probably will be low. Normally, I would consider using this, jump up there, use it there, and then jump back and forth away from him. I'm starting to think that's not the best idea, but Precision Bolt is not much better. So we're at least going to try to get 1 volley off, and then go straight to sticky bombs. Volley. See, almost never hits. But then we sticky bomb. Just 3 sticky bombs, because that's all I have right this point. See? He's already out. If he's out, you gotta get him first. And same thing about, if that guy is a... Sorry, this is ridiculous. That was just bad. I believe the same logic applies to the third Hell Knight. He might come out if the Cacodemon is too injured. That's why I started looking for him. He comes from the door, the open door. The one that leads to the outside. I really should have done this with the proper equipment, but I hope you get the idea, bud. Alright, so you want to try to get a volley off. It's not easy, then just make sure to stay away from him. Again, prioritize dodging. Cacodemon's already there. He's more important, but don't get hit. Just dash. Find your buddy. Oh, you seem to be stuck. Ridiculous. Don't forget to drop grenades when you can. But the main thing is, you got all this real estate to work with. It's like, imagine if you could play keep away with him. But just be very careful. This is one of the most dangerous parts of the level. You can jump across the middle. Just don't land. Jump on the box. Jump on top of here. There's even if you were doing it from this side, there's a monkey bar. So, even if the fight takes a minute, just stay away from him. And, aim while you can. But you can't even get hit as much as I got hit there because you just have so little health. You have 100 health and 50 armor. Now, after that, I recommend coming up here. Keeping in mind, though, get your ammo, health, whatever you need. If your armor is low, flame belch things. If there's ever a zombie around, flame belch them. You can go back here. Especially, it's very easy with air control. Go back here. So if you absolutely save this for when you need it. But you need it whenever you need it. I mean, whenever you're remotely hurt. Don't ever go into a fight without basically full health if you can help it. So you saw how I did that. Just easy peasy. Blueberry. Right there. Bing. Alright, now I strongly suggest doing the speed trial up here, which is not actually going to let me do. Again, sorry about that. It's real easy. It's 2 cacodemons. They spawn way over there. You can hurt them pretty bad with this. You probably get one in a glory state, but you make sure you dodge. Dodge. Then they're going to get here. If you haven't already killed one of them, they'll both get here. Probably safer on the left side. And then click. Get him in the mouth. Glory kill. You win. And that's an extra point that's going to be crucial. Alright, when you first walk in here, do not move. Or at least don't move past this point. If you go in much further than here, the Revenant will spawn. So you're going to use your precision bolt to kill everything you see. As soon as you kill a couple things, that first gargoyle drops. Kill him first. Or at least whenever you see him, because he is what you call high priority, at least among the fodder. We're going to go sticky bombs, frag grenade. Here comes Revenant. We're going to boop. Dead. That Revenants in this mission are a joke because they always seem to spawn by something that makes it really easy to kill them. Now, you are going to not pick this up, because at this point you should have at least 2. Or no, this will be number 2. So you're going to want to wait till the end of the fight. Now the easiest way to do this is to come up here. Don't pick up the armor unless you need it. Save it for a second, unless you need it. Jump up and then back. The Hell Knight can't even move. You can get a little bit of damage on him, and then sorry, don't let that happen. See, the Hell Knight's still there. There's nothing he can do. But be smart about which ammo you use, because managing ammo is important at this point. See, I'm not even bothering going for that glory kill, because without Dazed and Confused from that distance. And then, bro, you got a nice armor to pick up. Usually find one of the zombies to get your armor back. Ammo back, excuse me. And then you wait for the gas. Don't pick it up until you have one, because this will be your second gas. And pick up any ammo you need, in case the chainsaw didn't give it to you. Now what you're going for here is you're going to get those 3 gas tanks. There's a third one in the next big fight, because you're going to chainsaw one of the arachnotrons, because they're the biggest threat. I use precision bolt here. Watch out for these guys. Usually I just walk straight forward and kill them easily. But there's one over here. So be careful about this one. He can hit you and knock you back into that guy and kill you. I actually lost a UN run that way. But you don't need to kill him. It's just wasting ammo. Now see, with all my Sentinel crystals, this may not seem important, but right now I probably wouldn't even be completely full ammo. Now right here I'm going to pick up, this is where I'm going to do something that might be a little different than you, but I hope you might be willing to try it, unless you just, hey, if you're really comfortable with Heat Blast, get Heat Blast, but I get Microwave Beam. This is something I figured out that helps me, because this part, shut up Vega, damn. Okay, long story short, this was one of the hardest fights for me. This is, for sure, the hardest fight in the level. Okay? I refer to it as the Hell Pit. And the Hell Pit can get your ass killed real fast. So, after you jump off that ledge, right there, after you jump off, only use grenades or shotgun shells. Why? Because you have shotgun shells. So you want to come up here. If your armor is not full, get it full. Not that I really need to get it full, but you get what I'm saying. You could wait for the flame belch to come back, use it again. Then you can get these shells, and you're back to full ammo. That's why I say only use thing. Plus, you're saving your bullets. And you're about to find out why. Alright, while the gates are opening, let me give you a breakdown of this fight. It starts with an Arachnotron and a Revenant, which you can cheese, and then I'll show you about all that. Then it's going to be a Hell Knight, followed by a Cacodemon. The Cacodemon will come out if the Hell Knight gets too damaged. then it's the 2 spiders, one after another. Now you are going to cheese this arachnotron with the precision bolts. This is why it's having so important. From here, you can snipe it, and there's nothing it can do. The closest it can come to even shooting is right there, but it always misses. After you do that, you'll have about 2 shots left if you're lucky to at least damage him. Aim about here because he moves around a lot. Unless, well, shit. He usually jumps from there to there to there to there to there. Where'd he go? Oh, son of a bitch. All right. See? And now, don't be scared if you didn't get him, but that does make it a lot easier. From here, now, most of the time I do that, I wouldn't have gotten all of his cannons off. So you shoot from here, he starts shooting back, you duck, and then you might eventually want to jump down there just to avoid getting hit. But before you go, if you need the armor, pick it up here. From there, we're going to go get this gas tank. We're going straight to it, because we're going to need it for those spiders. Watch out for the Hell Knight, who goes right there. I can kill him the same way I kill them. Well, shit. What was I thinking? See? Don't be retarded like me and forget what you're trying to do. Alright, you want to bait this arachnotron over this direction. Actually, okay, so that first one, actually you would have already just jumped straight down and killed him with the chainsaw. The second one, you're going to want to bait. Bait as in, get him to come over here. Watch for the fodder, because they're the ones that'll kill you the worst. But once he's over here, bomb, microwave beam, death. Now, because of me already having all my equipment, that was way more simple, but since this is supposed to just be doing the audio version, I have so many of my Ultra Nightmare successes and fails on my channel, including one I linked to you. There you can see a more normal version of me doing it. So watch those, get the idea of how much you're going to need to move. It's mostly about the moving and watching the fodder. Because when you are baiting him, whether you bait him over here or over there, because the other one's a little more safe, but this one's a little smaller. But this one's a little more safe because you see him coming. But either way, if let's say you're looking for him here, you'll see him coming. You might get a shot off here, but the fodder will try to sneak up behind you. So make sure they don't. Because especially a gargoyle will kill you quick. And then once they come, sticky bomb, or actually frag grenade, and then microwave beam. You can use the microwave beam to protect yourself. In fact, I'll try to show you that here. We're going into, because the microwave beam not only freezes them, it makes it to where you can hide behind them, and none of the enemies can actually hit past their own guys. Like a imp's fireball won't go past the arachnotron. So here, I'll throw a couple of sticky bombs while he's coming down. Didn't even hardly hit, but then it's just straight to this. And then I'll get right close to him, because I don't want the gargoyles to, well, fuck. I don't even... Where the fuck are the gargoyles? Okay. You get the idea. Again, watch one of my actual Ultra Nightmare videos to see how that would be properly done. But if I had managed to actually get him over here like I meant to, one of the gargoyles might have come out, but being close to the spider would have made it to where they couldn't hit me as much. But by the way, there are two rules you want to follow more than anything. Rule 1, do what you gotta do to survive. And as long as Rule 1 is being followed, Rule 2, try to look ahead. So for example, I say, save those 3 gas tanks for the spider, right? However, if you're in danger, use those 3 gas tanks to kill the Hell Knight. That would be an example of following Rule 1, because even though it's probably safer to use it on the Arachnotron, you're going to want to use it on the Hell Knight to survive if you're about to die. So always follow Rule 1, keep yourself alive in the moment. But if you can follow Rule 1 while trying to also follow Rule 2, that's best case scenario. Now there are 2 ways of doing this. You can grab this thing and kind of run straight forward and get the cacodemon that comes away from down there, or you can wait around these things using it as a pillar to block his attacks and get in that way. That's probably safer. So, for you, I will do the safer way. Don't kill those guys. You're going to use their armor. So he won't even try to attack you when you're all behind all these walls. And if you have to, get deeper behind the walls. Jump over them. Now, I'm being impatient just because it's the guide, but a normal Ultra Nightmare, you want to be as patient as possible and flame belch these guys. But watch out for those barrels because you're not immune to them. You're going to want to flame belch, wait, run around, jump over them, flame belch, and then flame belch with the chainsaw. It's about keeping yourself topped off. You want to be full armor, full ammo for everything. Now there's a very simple thing down there that you're going to want to do. Use your plasma rifle. It's 3, lost souls surrounded by barrels. You just drop down. The thing would be here. As soon as you open it, lost soul. Just like that, and you get a free weapon point. For me, with my style, my first weapon point goes into the faster beam charge, because microwave beam is not very great without faster beam charge. It takes way too long. I don't get this until Super Gore Nest. So you're just going. In fact, this is the only charge I get. I used to get quick load, I think, but it's really, not necessary. And you're going to want to save everything else for rockets and super shotgun. But that's a Rule 2 kind of thing. If you need it for Rule 1, go for it. And like I said, here's the thing, if you're more comfortable using Heat Blast, which a lot of people are, do it. It's good for fodder. But my thing is, I always had a problem with the Arachnotrons more than anything, so that's where I started using this. And I'll show you lots of other good uses for it later. But Heat Blast can be really good against killing big groups of fodder in the big fights. So whatever you're more comfortable with, buddy, just implement it to your style. You can chainsaw that guy if you need to, otherwise make sure to flame belch, top yourself off, chainsaw those. You're going to want to snipe that guy, keep yourself topped off, snipe this guy as soon as it comes down. Well, that should never have happened. Normally those zombies would have already been dead, then you snipe that guy, snipe the soldier right as he drops down there. Alright, This is crucial. I'm going to jump across. Over there, you will... Why am I pointing with my fucking finger? Over there, there will be a imp that pops out, then an imp behind him, and then the cacodemon comes from that way. I'm going to try to get the two imps before I get the cacodemon while standing behind there to avoid the projectiles. Miss. Bad. The projectiles keep you safe for a second. That was just such terrible execution. I can't let that stand. I mean, you definitely can't let the imps get close to you because they will kill you, but one bite from that cacodemon and you're dead too. But you saw how his blast didn't even hit me? That's because you might not even notice it, but that little pillar will keep you safe as long as you stand around there. At least until he gets to you. If you're wondering why my flame belch went off, I keep it at L3, which means sometimes accidents happen, but it's pretty safe. And you won't be able to do that exactly, but just drop a bomb. Whoa, sometimes he does stay up there. Most of the time he drops down. This is a very rare occurrence. One more time. That almost never happens. But stay a little bit further back to make sure it doesn't, because those big blasts would have killed you. By the way, if you think you've got the point, you don't need me to show you all this again and again, just fast forward a little bit. But I just want to make sure I'm thorough. You stand over here so he doesn't get you. Still got me. Man, he never does that. Alright, well, at least you know what to look out for. Well, most of the time he's going right there. And we're going straight to our bomb. Get that motherfucker. Damn. That's not good enough. See, that could kill you, man. You gotta really watch out. Maybe it's a plasma rifle if you're not comfortable with your aim, because apparently mine's not. Again, this is one of those things you can watch my UN videos to see how I do it properly. Closer to the middle gets all three of them. Or if it doesn't, you can chainsaw this guy. Why does he just keep launching off big shots? He never does that. I wonder if it's because that admission select his AI's acting different. Well, what a Chad. That's more like it. From here, you're just going to clean up with the rifle. The reason you're going to clean up with the rifle is because there are bullets all over the place. It's just zombies. You don't even really have to move around to get them. You can stand up there. If you stand up here, they will come to you. It just takes a minute. Don't forget to chainsaw if you need it. Flame belch, get your armor up. And you pick these up, and we're gonna sticky bombs and microwave beam. Okay? Because the spider pops up there, and we want to get a couple free shots off. Drops down, and then we do. The frag grenade is very important to helping speed along the microwave. Refill your ammo, you'll definitely need it by now. and then do whatever takes the least of that. We're very close to the end now. There's exactly 3 more things to kill. Used to be I would precision bolt this guy over here, jump to your left, get ready to fight, but instead you can just chainsaw. Then you're going to complete your quick draw flame belch, as mentioned earlier, on the very top there. Now, you're going to cheese the shit out of the spider. I love this. As soon as he pops up, if you don't get it immediately, just kind of watch your Janus. You know. Once you knock his turret off, you just kill him. He can't do anything. Now, you will be out of ammo by the time you do that, at the very end. So, there's 2 ammos right there. Not to mention, there's these guys. You can drop down, flame belch, chainsaw, or you can just drop a grenade right in the middle of them. From here, we snipe these guys. Or you could save that 3rd one for a chainsaw if you need it. Which you probably will. You want to go in there with full... But don't risk it if you don't have to. Again, safety first. Because bullets are not the most important thing going into the next, but... Whatever you're comfortable with. Notice... Shut up, Vega. Notice how air control makes all this so easy. Because I could have jumped all the way through there. Watch it. Like, with air control, I could literally do that. I mean, it's just nuts how cool it is to control. And being able to control yourself like that mid-battle is crucial. So for the final fight, it goes Arachnotron, Revenant Hell Knight, Cacodemon, Arachnotron, with, of course, the fodder. You're going to want this out, but not because of Microwave Beam, but just because it's your best spray weapon, and we're picking up a quad damage.
The extraction point has been identified. I will mark its location on your HUD.
Now when we get here, we're going to go straight to the onslaught. Over there. Onslaught. Kill him. Drop a grenade. Kill him. He should be dead already. If I'm out of ammo. And then you're just going to really want to use your movement here. You know, take advantage of this portal and jump pad. Especially that portal. But there's a way to do that where you can kill the Hell Knight before the onslaught runs out. Again, you could just watch my actual shit. Oh, no. Worst case scenario. I guess I didn't know exactly where it would load me. If he ever does jump on top of that, this might be a good teaching moment. If he ever does jump on top of that, jump on the portal. And maybe even use microwave beam on him. Okay, or you can circle around. Health packs if you need them. Just give him the run around. Anyway, so it's not going to let me do it in the exact order I normally would. Make sure you get this guy pretty quick, because that'll spawn the Hell Knight. What the fuck? Okay, normally the Hell Knight... Oh my god damn it. Normally the Hell Knight would come from the end of that hallway that I was looking toward. But for some reason the entire thing is acting quirky. But I'll show you, I mean... See, we can punish this guy for jumping up here too fast. Oh, this time he's acting right. See, this is where he's supposed to be. Ooh. Careful, Eagle. By the way, important to know, there's a couple health packs up here. Most of the time you will not get that Arachnotron with a single microwave beam. You might have to do a microwave a little bit and then run, or even just normal shots and run. Just make sure you don't get surrounded by these guys. Now you're going to have more opportunities to chainsaw and such that I didn't need to, but again, watch a few of my other Exultia videos where I actually do it on UN, and you got the idea. That is how we Exultia. Good luck, brother. Oh, by the way, I will do a cultist-based video if you want me to. And every other level until Erdak, which I have not yet finished out myself.